We don't have time for this! There are only a few seconds left. Oh, wow, okay. Show&tell, hi guys, I'm Judy, and today I'm going to be watching One Piece episodes 125 and 126, if I'm not mistaken. In the last episode, we had Luffy, he's fighting Crocodile in the underground crypt, and everything is falling apart around them, like everything falling down, collapsing, and they're fighting. And yeah, for their beliefs. Luffy's fighting for his belief, Crocodile's fighting for his whatever, for his utopia. At the same time, we were also looking for the cannon, and we finally found two members of the Baroque works that we haven't met before. Mr. Seven, was it? No, Mr. whatever, I don't know. Two people, a frog woman, and in any case, they have the cannon. They are willing to sacrifice themselves by shooting the cannon, and we need to stop them. And it's been, I don't know how many minutes by now, but we still have, I guess, some time before it actually goes off. Or they like, it's manually, they're going to just shoot it at that time. So yeah, if we delay them, then that's fine, I guess. Okay, let's get into this episode. Check out my Patreon to get way ahead on One Piece reactions or reactions to other shows that you might be interested in, like My Hero Academia or Demon Slayer. But most importantly, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to help my channel grow. Don't forget to support the original content, and let's get into it. It says Baroque on your back. Ooh, Baroque, I love Miss Valentine. What was that? Tashiki. Was that her name? Tashiki? Wow. I didn't remember that. Yeah. Oh, it is Mr. Seven, really? Wow. Once you're dead, you mean? That's nice. He has sevens in his eyebrows, and okay. I mean, isn't it time by now? Oh, we have... They have like 30 seconds or something. Less than 30 seconds. Yeah, so we just need to like get to them and delay them. That's gonna be fine. Like, we don't need to actually finish them off before, like in 30 seconds or less. I mean, I guess his cloak overall is like kind of like a cape, but it seems a lot less. Like, a cape is something thin and, you know, blows in the wind. Even a cape is definitely not a good idea for a fight. This thing is like fur or something. Alright, you had an idea. You have 15 seconds. She's going to jump. It's going to fling them up there? It's a good thing they managed somehow to find themselves higher up than really. Thank you for making it so clear how much time is left. You know, yeah. Why are you using? Okay. Uso about the fact that they noticed her. Yeah. Okay. It's not only about the goal, it's about the journey. And it's gonna mean more if you achieve your goal after doing your best everywhere. For other people too. Okay, we need to stop the oh wow, they really work, you know, together all the way. I mean, so he could get them up though. Nice. Where's Vivi? 3 seconds. Come on. Like, we don't even really need to take them out in that time. Just to stop the, I don't know what you call it, the explosion, you know, stop the fire and stop the... Oh god. Oh, okay. Come on, get to it. Okay, she did fit. I mean, I don't know, finished them off, but threw them off the tower. Oh, she was using a bird to get her? Is that what they were looking at? Or not? Maybe it was just a random bird. Woo! Go, Vivi! Very nice. Very nice. Very last second. Cutting it close. Now what? Why are we not happy? Like, what's going on? Okay. I mean, aren't the Mr. Seven Miss Father's Day going to fall? Oh. they fell. It wasn't stopped? So it's not going to shoot, it's just going to explode? But is it going to have like the same effect basically? What are we talking about? Okay, yeah, we're talking about that. I thought there was something else. Okay, so we have a few seconds. But instead... Yeah. Okay, that's what I figured. Like, the ball... Yeah, the damage is not gonna happen there. It's just gonna happen here. And I mean, the range of it is pretty wide, anyway. Yeah. Is Pell gonna take it away or something? I mean, that's his thing. Like, his plans are laid out in so many stages. Yeah. Like, he was mocking them from the very start and he never stopped. Yeah, he's probably gonna do something. He's gonna either take it away or... if he can manage that. We don't have time for this! There are only a few seconds left. Yeah, I'm seeing it because it's cute. They're cute. I mean, that is cute. They have a different focus. An opposite. You're going to, yeah, take it away. As far away as you can, I guess, and then die with it. Into the sky, as high as you can. Okay. Oh. Oh, that was done really well. I mean, the clock ticking, like there wasn't any music. It was just the clock ticking, and that was so poignant. You know, I love that. It was so like emotional. That was beautiful. Like I liked Pell and here, and it was wow. Like I knew he would do it. I mean, by the name of the episode, I guess. I figured. And it was sweet to see the flashbacks with him and Vivi, you know, to see how much they liked each other, how much they respected each other, you know, how much it meant to her now that he's lost. Like, because we know how much Vivi doesn't want anyone else to sacrifice themselves, and it's happening despite herself to the people that she cares about like the most. But it's all, I mean, they're doing it for the same reason that she's doing it, so it's just inevitable kind of. But it's sad. Like it's like the people who are closest to her, because all of them, you know, have Alabasta at heart. I mean, they lead them, like they take care of this kingdom. So they all have like this responsibility for the entire kingdom, and she wanted to kind of do it all by herself so that no one else would have to suffer for it. But it's not. I mean, there's like a limit to how much she can do. Still, even if she tries so hard, it's like it's so frustrating, and so, you know, it just kind of takes like everything away from you, you know, knowing that you try so hard and yet you can't quite, you know, have like save everyone or have no one sacrifice themselves. So it's like a sacrifice for her, like even more than her putting her life on the line. It's like she's sacrificing her need to protect everyone, kind of. That's a weird way to put it. Like she's just like losing those who are closest to her, and there's nothing she could do about it. You know, I mean, it's all for, like it's not something that this is what she's doing it for. Like they're all dying for the sake of those people, like her kingdom, her people. They're all trying to protect them in the same way that she does. But you know, but she was trying to, you know, just put it all on herself, and then she was like kind of reluctantly kind of pushed to, you know, include all of Luffy's crew as well, because they were there and they were telling her that they were going to do everything with her. I mean, but she's not losing them, she's losing, you know, the people closest to her and like of the royal army and family and stuff. And yeah, and it's sad. So I really love that ending of the episode. It was really, like I said, it was done really well. Yeah, and Crocodile just, you know, there's always like a twist to everything that we kind of discover. There's always something more going on there. Like his plan is so layered. Like every single thing has like this something else kind of going for it. Like and yet we it's like such an arduous kind of journey to try to kind of, you know, basically get rid of him. Like everything, like it's like by stages. Every single thing that we go up against, we have to like it's not, that's not all there is to it. There's more, and then there's more, and then there's more, you know. Like we were thinking kind of like, okay, this is our goal, we need to take him down. Okay, this is our goal, we need to talk to the army or something, and like we achieve that, and then there's something more that we need to worry about. So like that's really impressive on his part. Definitely, like he's definitely, I think he'll also, like, I mean, it's pretty obvious, I guess, by the way that he laughs all the time, that he's really like enjoying this idea that, you know, he's just like really quenching their hope, you know, extinguishing their hope, like crushing it, you know, because he knows, just, you know, like he sees how hard they work, and he knows that it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. And the fact that they always kind of manage to, I mean, that so far we have managed to kind of keep up with him. It's just like, it's pretty miraculous, but also it's like it's exhausting at this point. Like there's so much more, and you just, you know, you don't see any end to it. Maybe this will be the end. Maybe he has more tricks up his sleeve. Who knows? Something more that we have to worry about. We'll have to see. Right now it feels like, okay, you know, Pell took care of the bomb, so at least that you know, that threat is over. But like we still have the people kind of fighting, I guess, but hopefully then the Marines can take care of them, or like I guess now we have like the time to try to really settle everything and make sure that no one is fighting anymore or something, hopefully. But that might prove to be, you know, a challenge still. And obviously we have Crocodile, but Luffy is like the one having to do with that for now, at least. Yeah, so it feels like Pell really is dead. I mean, if he somehow survived this, that would be really unbelievable to me. That would, and you know, like, and I hope he's dead, as harsh as that might sound, because it was really impactful, his death. And I feel like, you know, I mean, I think he is. He's like also not that much of a major character, that, yeah, I definitely feel like he's not gonna just pop out of that. Like, Oh, actually, I mean, I hope. We'll see. Anyway, let's get into the next episode. The point is not dying. The point is living. Knowing that you're doing that. And that you're living fully with the, the people you meet on the way. And helping them accomplish. Just as you're trying to accomplish your stuff. I mean, like, Crocodile doesn't trust anyone. We already know. He doesn't know what Nakama means. Or, like, he completely holds that lady in contempt. He managed to make it far enough so it wouldn't even reach the tallest towers. I don't know. This is because of the explosion? The rain will so far. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, okay. That's more realistic. But at least people aren't hurt. Oh, or they are. Oh no. Obviously less people than there would have been. Less casualties than there would have been. And maybe none of it is fatal. Just, Yeah, one hell of a sacrifice, but... Yeah, you did. What? What? They're gonna keep on fighting? What is happening? She's screaming at them, Vivi. They can't hear her. Like, they're too far gone. I don't even know if they're thinking straight. Yeah. She really needs to find a way too. I mean, she's kind of in a trance because she doesn't know what else to do, I guess. But a way to catch their attention. I mean, even the explosion wasn't enough to do anything. It just went right back on with it. Was he thinking back to that flashback? I guess that's why he's saying it right now. Oh, come on, but not all of them are like Luffy. You can't say that. You know that's not true. Ooh, nice. Okay, go Luffy. He definitely has a lot of blood to use against him. That was the sound beating. Who was Mr. Five? I forgot Mr. Five by now. Who was he? That's why you're so annoyed, because he keeps on, you know, defying your beliefs and surviving against the odds over and over and over again. Oh, wow, okay. I expected there to be some kind of trick. Still, here it is. For someone who doesn't believe, or like, who seems really surprised every time they kind of rise up again, he's very prepared though. Like, he's very cautious, or like he knows that things could go wrong for him. But I guess there's, like, it's one thing to know in theory. In theory that people might defy you, and actually see it happening again and again by the same group of people, I guess. The same group of people that he initially, you know, it tries to dismiss again and again and again because he wants to be in denial about the fact that they might be, you know, a force to be reckoned with, actually. Damn. Okay, that's hitting hard. I can feel it. Oh, wow. Okay, wow. The kingdom is falling apart now. Wait. Is this happening because of what they're doing? What is going on? Oh, okay, it's where they are. They're under the city. For some reason, I thought they were under some... Like outside the city or something. That doesn't make sense. Okay, yeah, sure. Impressive. Very impressive. That seemed to hurt. Oh, yeah, they're close by? I don't know how the geography works. I mean, not that close, but pretty close. Like, a lot closer than I thought they were. I thought they were pretty far away. That's a beautiful image. I mean, very... I don't know. Just very triumphant. I mean, yeah. Like, after all that, to see him, you know, so beaten up, that's something for sure. And they're still fighting, yeah. Like, how do you stop that? Like, his influence is still rampant. Oh yeah, because of the explosion? I think that makes sense, maybe. That it would cause rain to fall, possibly, or just... Oh! It's raining. But that was what will stop them from fighting? Like it's an external... Okay, I guess it means that they didn't really actually use the powder or something. I mean, it definitely makes sense that it will stop them from fighting, but like... But if it hadn't rained right now, they would have just continued. Like, I kind of wanted Vivi to be able to stop them, you know, for words to actually reach them. Well, I guess they heard her now, at least. Wait, actually, they actually stopped. Okay, the realization came together with the rain. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, maybe get out of there, please. Maybe will tell them or something. Like him, for instance, I don't think is actually dead. But whatever. That doesn't necessarily mean it will come back. But... Okay. I kind of still had hope for the Robin will do something. I guess that was all that was. No, we still have to figure out her story or what she's after or something, and how somehow she ends up as part of the crew, which is just how that happens, and realize her motivations more deeply to understand what she was doing exactly. What her plan was. So Crocodile's taken care of. Whoa! I almost didn't believe that would happen. No, I did, but you know, I was thinking as it happened. I was thinking about how I said that it would make it really hard to take the rest of the if Luffy at this stage can take on one of the seven warlords, that it would make it pretty because it still feels like we're pretty much at the beginning of the journey, and they're supposed to be the strongest there are. But again, I'm sure that there's I'm pretty sure that Crocodile is probably the least stronger than him or something, even though he's already super cool. So it's hard to believe that he's the least strong, but maybe that's why he needed so much this outside help of this Pluton or whatever, in order to assert his power over everything. Maybe he had this inferiority complex. I don't know. In any case, I do feel like it was done pretty well. Like Luffy was really, really beaten. You know, it was like hard to get this, like to actually defeat Crocodile. Like it definitely felt like it was a close call. Like it was a very harsh battle. So overall, I guess it works overall. I mean, we defeated our first warlord. That's like a big achievement for sure. And I guess, yeah. Okay, like we still have a long way to go. So I don't know, like who are we going to face next that is going to be like, I mean, I'm pretty sure we're not going to face, you know, warlords in succession. But like, you know, so I'm like, I mean, like it's fine. Like each arc is going to be like this, yeah, this kind of, like we're obviously not gonna face people just like we're just stronger than Crocodile from now on. Like we're gonna face like people that it's gonna be a lot easier to defeat, I guess. And obviously not everyone defeated Crocodile, so like the rest of the crew have a lot of chances to develop themselves against, you know, strong people. Like I kind of want to just like get a sense of the power scaling here, because like is it going to be like significantly easier for Luffy to face, you know, weaker opponents? Then again, he really had to push himself really hard fighting Crocodile. Like it is true, like he did die, you know, like twice more or less. Not really died, but like, you know, or 3 times, I don't know, you know. Like it definitely, like, I mean, the strongest person we fought before we fought against before, I guess, was mostly Arlong, I want to say. Is that true? And Luffy like defeated him pretty much then and there, right? So I mean, this is definitely, you know, this fight against Crocodile was definitely a lot more art, like it was a lot more. Definitely took out a lot more. Like it's not even worth comparing in a way, you know. And like the thing is that it's not only about, you know, I guess sheer power. There are also like, you know, the different abilities that we have to go up against. So it's like, you know, it's always like kind of like maneuvering around the different devil fruit abilities and kind of finding a way to, you know, overcome, you know, some of these fights. Like it's not always going to be like boss fights basically, and it's just going to be like kind of, you know, just discovering more enemies with interesting powers and just trying to find ways to defeat them. I mean, Luffy doesn't use his brains in fighting, or like he's your usual shonen protagonist. So I mean, right? Usually. So yeah, I guess we'll see. But overall, yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with how this fight went. Like I was afraid that it would feel like, what, we defeated, you know, Crocodile already? What are we doing now? You know, it kind of does, but also, I mean, like it was definitely like an undertaking, and we're probably not gonna like come up against someone this strong in a while, probably. So, you know, we'll have time to just kind of recover and kind of, I guess, gear yourself up for the next boss fight that will eventually come at us or something. I don't know. In any case, I'm satisfied. It was really satisfying to see, you know, to see like all those punches that Luffy was, you know, delivering just kind of land on him, and he was just like, you know, really looking battered, and then just, you know, just being flung from the earth, like through all that, all those, again, all that, I don't know how much earth there was there, but you know, Luffy's punches were strong enough to get him through that and into the air so that everyone could see he was defeated at a very opportune moment. So that was really nice. Like, I mean, it was a really nice touch to just kind of see that, you know, to see this guy that they all knew, I mean, at least the crew knew, that stood behind everything, and you know, that defeating him seemed like such a like Luffy promised that he would just defeat this guy, and it was obviously taking more than that out of him, and finally seeing him be so beaten up, just as everything was kind of falling into place, rain literally falling, and you know, and the fighting stopping, and people, I guess, starting to realize, like, not exactly realizing what was going on. They didn't know, you know, didn't know what happened to Crocodile or that he was behind everything. They did, however, notice that, you know, Vivi was right there and she obviously cared about them. Like the royal family didn't abandon them, and yeah, now they just need to like explain everything, I guess. Easy peasy. I mean, the rain falling was definitely like, I mean, yeah, overall we needed something to draw people's attention, something, you know, explosive enough or something. I mean, the explosion itself didn't though. Like they thought at first that they would, you know, Vivi's plan was to blow up the palace at first, and now we did get an explosion, except it didn't actually blow up anything. Like blowing up the palace, I think would have drawn people's attention, hopefully. I don't know, honestly, at this point. But, you know, the explosion itself, like it just, some people were blown about. Some people were just like they paused for a moment there to witness this explosion, and then they just kept on fighting. Like they didn't even stop to think, what the hell's going on? I mean, okay, in the middle of fighting, you hear an explosion, and it didn't actually, I guess, do too much damage. So they're just like, okay, whatever, you know, it's part of the fight or something. And it just kept on going. Like, it was really frustrating to hear Vivi, like, screaming her throat out, you know, saying the same thing over and over again, and just knowing that it was just hearing that it's not enough. Like, it was just frustrating because I wanted her to, you know, find, like, obviously it was showing us just how much she wanted this, like how desperate she was, how much she wanted these words to reach her people. But it was just like, so like if the rain had not fallen at that point, you know, nothing would have happened. You know, she would have probably just kept on fighting, screaming. The crew, like the Straw Hats, would have tried, you know, we saw them kind of fighting, like trying to make people stop, but it was definitely taking, like it wasn't something that happened all at once. And, you know, like it's just the fact that, you know, there wasn't anything deliberate on our part to actually make Vivi heard to everyone, that, you know, like it was just like this, a coincidence kind of, that the rain was falling at this point, and that's exactly what we needed, and that's what, you know, she was able to have her voice heard, kind of. So I felt like it kind of took away from her from this moment. Then again, maybe yeah, there is a chance that the rain fell because of the explosion that just shook up everything, you know. It makes sense that it would just kind of disturb the atmosphere, and then that means that, you know, Pell's sacrifice like led to this rain, and then that would be more impactful. So I mean, I don't know if it's going to, like, if they're going to say that's the reason, but I'm going to take it as the reason for now, I guess, because I do feel like that makes it more like we earned this rain. I mean, or like we made it happen because of the fighting, because of how dedicatedly we fought for this, and, you know, sacrificed for this, you know. I mean, it could be this, honestly. And I mean, like, you know, just technically speaking, obviously it makes a lot of sense that the rain would stop the fighting. Like, it's something that they haven't seen in such a long time. It's like something that they, like, this is why they've been fighting, because they were, you know, in such the desperate need for rain, and it didn't come all this time. So obviously it would be a pretty big, like a pretty enormous thing to happen to them that would actually stop them in their tracks finally, and make them, you know, take a look around and just realize, you know, what's happening finally. But, you know, I wanted it to have more meaning than just that. So I do feel like maybe it can be said that it was, I mean, why did the rain stop, really? It wasn't actually caused by anything, was it? I mean, Crocodile blamed the royal family that they used the dance powder, but they didn't actually use the dance powder. I don't think anyone actually used the dance powder. And it just so happened that it stopped raining at the same time, you know, and Crocodile took advantage of it. Is that odd? Or did he actually use the dance powder to make sure that it wouldn't be raining there for a long time? That's what I'm not sure about. Because it's cooler and makes more sense in a way that he deliberately, like, because otherwise it's kind of a coincidence, you know? And then it's like, okay. So somehow, I guess it makes sense that overall that in a desert kingdom, there wouldn't be a lot of rain, obviously, but for it to be gone for so long, like, it definitely feels like something deliberate, like, and it worked perfectly with his plan. So maybe he did use the dance powder somewhere to make this happen. I'm not sure. Either I'm misremembering something. or they didn't really cover this or make this very, very clear. Yeah, anyway, okay. In any case, this was a great ending, I guess. I can't believe, like, this was a long arc. But the thing is that I was just like randomly thinking, like, throughout this episode, I was just like remembering Miss Wednesday. That was like a long time ago. I mean, that was like, the thing is that we had Vivi for more than one arc. Like, she's been with us for a long time. We've been through a lot with her. There were like small arcs, kind of, you know, before the Alabasta one. So, I mean, this is obviously her most, like, her main arc, like, with Alabasta. But yeah, it just feels strange because I feel like after this, she's not going to be part of the crew, obviously. Like, I'm pretty sure. So, I mean, pretty sure. So it will be strange to like say goodbye to her, you know. She's been with us for so long and she's had like a really big impact on everyone. And I think at this point she might have been with us for more episodes than maybe I'm wrong about this. More episodes than we've had without her. Is that true? Like from the beginning? When did we first meet her? Oh yeah, we met her with a whale. Wait, we met her with a whale. Damn, that's long ago. Yeah, so pretty much like episode 60 or something, 60 something, we met her. And it's like, and the arc I think ends at 130. So that's definitely, yeah, that is barely more than the episodes ago. But okay. Anyway, yeah, she's been an important part of this whole thing. Overall, though, I guess I feel like we probably will meet her again. Probably sometime, at some point. Or catch up with her or something like that. Or maybe even more than that. But, like in the grand scheme of things, like there are like more than 1,000 episodes. So I guess it won't seem like that. I mean, that big of a part later on, maybe. But anyway, you know, I mean, we're pretty close to the beginning still. And she's like taken up a lot of that, so it's interesting. Anyway, well, we haven't finished the arc yet. We still have, you know, like we finished the big bad, and we now need to kind of just gather ourselves and figure out how we're moving forward and tie up loose ends. And yeah, we'll do all of that in the next few episodes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Special thanks to my top patrons: Betty and Tier, Andy Plays All Night, Stone Tree, Tyrannor, Michael Gabriel, and Shakuben. And to the rest of my amazing patrons, without whose support, I will never be able to do any of this. Thank you so much.